So help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Way, bully in the alley. So help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Bully down in Shinbone now. Well, I'll leave my gal and I'll go a-wailing. Way, bully in the alley. I'll leave my Sal and I'll go a-sailing. Bully down in Shinbone now. So help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Way, bully in the alley. So help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Bully down in Shinbone now. Well, Sally is the girl that I love dearly. Way, bully in the alley. Oh, Sally is the girl that I spliced nearly. Bully down in Shinbone now. So help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Way, bully in the alley. So help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Bully down in Shinbone now.
Well, I'm on me way down to the quay, where the good ship will did lay. To command a gang of navvies there, I was ordered to engage. I thought I would stop in for a while before I sailed away, for to take a trip on an emigrant ship to the shores of Botany Bay. Farewell to your bricks and mortar, farewell to your dirty lime, farewell to your gangers and gangplanks, and to hell with your overtime. For the good ship Ragamuffin is lying at the quay, for to take old Pat with a shovel on his back to the shores of Botany Bay. The best years of our lives we spend working on the docks, building mighty wharves and quays of earth and ballast rock. Though pensions keep our jobs secure, I shan't rue the day when I take a trip on an emigrant ship to the shores of Botany Bay. Farewell to your bricks and mortar, farewell to your dirty lime, farewell to your gangers and gangplanks, and to hell with your overtime. For the good ship Ragamuffin is lying at the quay, for to take old Pat with a shovel on his back to the shores of Botany Bay. Well, the boss comes up this morning, and he says, why, Pat, hello. If you do not mix the mortar quick, to be sure you'll have to go. Well, of course he did insult me, I demanded all he pay, and I told him straight I was going to emigrate to the shores of Botany Bay. Farewell to your bricks and mortar, farewell to your dirty lime, farewell to your gangers and gangplanks, and to hell with your overtime. For the good ship Ragamuffin is lying at the quay, for to take old Pat with a shovel on his back to the shores of Botany Bay. And when I reach Australia, I'll go and search for gold. There's plenty there for digging up, or so I have been told. Or maybe I'll go back to me trade, 800 bricks I'll lay, for an 8-hour shift and an 8-bob pay on the shores of Botany Bay. Farewell to your bricks and mortar, farewell to your dirty lime, farewell to your gangers and gangplanks, and to hell with your overtime. For the good ship Ragamuffin is lying at the quay, for to take old Pat with a shovel on his back to the shores of Botany Bay, the shores of Botany Bay.
To go to the old forget our mirth and our talk at the table, the kine in the shed and the horse in the stable, to picture sights and go over her cables. Then you rot where the storm clouds wallow, and the sound of your oar blades ringing hollow is all we have left in the months that follow. Ah, what is woman that you forsake her, and the hearth fire and the homemaker, to go to the old grey widow maker?
Oh, General Taylor died long ago. Walk him along, John, carry him along. Oh, General Taylor died long ago. Carry him to his burying ground. Tell me way, stormy. Walk him along, John, carry him along. Tell me way, stormy. Carry him to his burying ground. Oh, Santillana gained the day. Walk him along, John, carry him along. And General Taylor ran away. Carry him to his burying ground. Tell me way, stormy. Walk him along, John, carry him along. Tell me way, stormy. Carry him to his burying ground. They dug his grave with a silver spade. Walk him along, John, carry him along. His shroud of the finest silk was made. Carry him to his burying ground. Tell me way, stormy. Walk him along, John, carry him along. Tell me way, stormy. Carry him to his burying ground. They lowered him down on a golden chain. Walk him along, John, carry him along. On every link they carved his name. Carry him to his burying ground. Tell me way, stormy. Walk him along, John, carry him along. Tell me way, stormy. Carry him to his burying ground. If I was General Taylor's son, walk him along, John, carry him along. Well, I'd build me a ship of 10,000 ton. Carry him to his burying ground. Tell me way, stormy. Walk him along, John, carry him along. Tell me way, stormy. Carry him to his burying ground. If I had a ship of 10,000 ton, walk him along, John, carry him along. Well, I'd fill her up with New England rum. Carry him to his burying ground. Tell me way, stormy. Walk him along, John, carry him along. Tell me way, stormy. Carry him to his burying ground. A tot of rum for every man. Walk him along, John, carry him along. And a bottle full for the shanty man. Carry him to his burying ground. Tell me way, stormy. Walk him along, John, carry him along. Way, stormy. Carry him to his burying ground. When true simplicity is gained, to bow and to bend we will not be ashamed. To turn will be our delight, till by turning we come round right. 'Tis a gift to be simple, 'tis a gift to be free, 'tis a gift to come down where we ought to be. And when we find ourselves in the place just right, it will be in the valley of love and delight.
When true simplicity is gained, to bow and to bend we will not be ashamed. To turn, turn will be our delight, till by turning, turning we come round right. 'Tis a gift to be simple, 'tis a gift to be free, for the proud are cast down deeper than the sea. The first shall be last, and the last shall be first, and the meek at last shall receive the earth. When true simplicity is gained, to bow and to bend we will not be ashamed. To turn, turn will be our delight, till by turning, turning we come round right.
There was a lord in the north country, and he courted a lady gay. And as they were riding side by side, oh, a wager she did lay. And I will wager you £500, £500 to 1, that a maid I will go to the bonny green wood, and a maid I will return. And there she sat in her own bowered hall, and there she's made a moan, saying, should I go to the Broomfield Hill, or should I stay at home? And a wager she did lay, a wager of £500, that a maid she would climb that Broomfield Hill, and a maid she would climb down. Up there spake an old witch woman, as she sat all alone, saying, you shall go to the Broomfield Hill, and a maid you will return. For when you get to the Broomfield Hill, you'll find your love asleep, with his hawk and his hound and his satin gown and his ribbons to his feet. And you'll pick the blossom from off the broom, and the blossom that smelled so sweet, and lay some down at the crown of his head and more at the soles of his feet. So she's away to the Broomfield Hill, and she's found her love asleep, with his hawk and his hound and his satin gown and his ribbons to his feet. And she's picked the blossom from off the broom, and the blossom that smelled so sweet, and laid some down at the crown of his head and more at the soles of his feet. And a wager she did lay, a wager of £500, that a maid she would climb that Broomfield Hill, and a maid she would climb down. And when he'd awaked out of his sleep, the birds began to sing. They cried, awaken, 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 master, your true love's been and gone. Well, where were you, me gay goshawk? Where were you, me steed? And where were you, me good greyhound? Why did you not waken me? Well, I clapped with me wings, master, and all me bells I rang. I cried, awaken, 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 master, your true love's been and gone. And I stamped with me foot, master, shook me bridle till it rang. But there was nothing would awaken you till she had been and gone. And a wager she did lay, a wager of £500, that a maid she would climb that Broomfield Hill, and a maid she would climb down. And a wager she did lay, a wager of £500, that a maid she would climb that Broomfield Hill, and a maid she would climb down.
Concerning of 3 young men, one night in January, according laws contrary, a poaching went straightway. They were inclined to ramble amongst the trees and brambles, firing at the pheasants, which brought the keepers down. The keepers dared not enter, nor cared the wood to venture, just like some person dying, with no assistance like him. May God forgive their crime. And they were taken with speed, for their inhuman deed. It caused their hearts to bleed for their young tender years. The scene before was never. Three brothers tried together. Three brothers condemned for poaching, found guilty as they stood, exiled in transportation. Two brothers they were taken, and the other one hung as a token. May God
Forgive their
crime.
Kusnitse,
Baku,
Kusnitse, Kusnitse, молодые кузнецы, Kusnitse, молодые кузнецы. Они куют, они куют, приготовляют, они куют, приготовляют. Пойдем, Дуня, пойдем, Дуня, пойдем, Дуня, в лесок, пойдем, Дуня, в лесок, сорвем, Дуня, сорвем, Дуня, сорвем, Дуня, лопушок, сорвем, Дуня, лопушок, сожжем, Дуня, сожжем, Дуня, сожжем, Дуня, сарафан, сожжем, Дуня, сарафан. Кузнецы, кузнецы, молодые кузнецы, кузнецы, молодые кузнецы.
Tshotsholosa es un tabas dimmelas fumero de siam. Tshotsholosa es un tabas dimmelas fumero de Tshotsholosa. Tshotsholosa es un tabas dimmelas fumero de Tshotsholosa es un tabas dimmelas fumero de es un tabas dimmelas fumero de es un tabas dimmelas fumero de Tshotsholosa es un tabas dimmelas fumero de Tshotsholosa es un tabas dimmelas fumero de In that wee dark engine room, where the chill seeps through your soul, how we huddled round that wee hot stove that burned oily rags and coal. How the winter blizzards blow and the whaling fleets at rest, tucked in Leith Harbor, sheltered bay, safely anchored 10 abreast. The whalers at their stations, as from shed to shed they go, carry little bags of coal with them, and a little iron stove. In that wee dark engine room, where the chill seeps through your soul, how we huddled round that wee pot stove, that burned oily rags and coal. The fireman Paddy worked with me on the engine stiff and cold. A stranger to the truth was he, there's not a lie he hasn't told. And he boasted of his gold mines, and of all the hearts he'd won. And his bonny sense of humor shone just like a ray of sun. In that wee dark engine room, where the chill seeps through your soul, how we huddled round that wee pot stove, that burned oily rags and coal. Then one day we saw the sun and the factory ships return. Greet your old friends, sing a song, I hope the season won't be long. Then it's homeward bound when it's over, we'll leave this icy hold. But I always will remember that little iron stove. In that wee dark engine room, where the chill seeps through your soul, how we huddled round that wee pot stove, that burned oily rags and coal.
Ah si maman voulait danser,
Ah si maman voulait danser,
un capuchon je lui donnerai.
un capuchon je lui donnerai.
Danse maman ne danse, tu n'entends pas la danse, tu n'entends pas maman la la, tu n'entends pas maman la marcher. Ah si maman voulait danser,
Ah si maman voulait danser,
un centauron je lui donnerai.
un centauron je lui donnerai.
Danse maman ne danse, tu n'entends pas la danse, tu n'entends pas maman la la, tu n'entends pas maman la marcher. Ah si maman voulait danser,
Ah si maman voulait danser,
un chapoulet je lui donnerai.
un chapoulet je lui donnerai.
Danse maman ne danse, tu n'entends pas la danse, tu n'entends pas maman la la, tu n'entends pas maman la marcher. Si on avait fait vous des pauvretés,
Si on avait fait vous des pauvretés,
bien d'autres choses je lui donnerai.
bien d'autres choses je lui donnerai.
Danse maman ne danse, tu n'entends pas la danse, tu n'entends pas maman la la, tu n'entends pas maman la marcher.
I'll sing you a song, a good song of the sea. Away, right-ho. I'll sing you a song if you'll sing it with me. And we're bound for the Rio Grande. And it's away, right-ho. Away, right-ho. It's very well, my pretty young girls. And we're bound for the Rio Grande. We'll man the good capstan and waltz her around. Away, right-ho. We'll haul up the anchor to this jolly sound, and we're bound for the Rio Grande. And it's away, right-ho. Away, right-ho. It's very well, my pretty young girls, and we're bound for the Rio Grande. The anchor is weighed and the sails are all set. Away, right-ho. The women we're living we'll never forget, and we're bound for the Rio Grande. And it's away, right-ho. Away, right-ho. It's very well, my pretty young girls, and we're bound for the Rio Grande. goodbye to Sally and goodbye to Sue. Away, hi-ho! And them that are listening, it's farewell to you, and we're bound for the Rio Grande, and it's away, hi-ho, away, hi-ho. It's fare you well, my pretty young girls, and we're bound for the Rio Grande.
For 40 long years have we known him, that Cumberland yeoman of old, and twice 40 years shall have perished ere the fame of his deeds shall grow cold. No broadcloth of scarlet adorned him, no buckskin as white as the snow. Of plain skid all gray was his garment, and he wore it for work, not for show. Now the horn of the hunter is sounded on the banks of the Ellen no more. No more will we hear its wild echo, clear sound o'er the dark Caldew's roar. When dark draws her mantle around us, and cold by the fire bids us steal, our children will say, Father, tell us some tales of the famous John Peel. And we'll tell them of Ranter and Royal, of Britain and Melody too. How they rattled the fox round the Carrock and drove him from scent into view. Now the horn of the hunter is sounded on the banks of the Ellen no more. No more will we hear its wild echo, clear sound o'er the dark Caldew's roar. How often from Branthwaite to Skiddaw, through Isleby, Waldeth, Whitefield, we galloped like madmen together, and follow the hounds of John Peel. And though we may hunt with another, till the hand of old age bids us yield, we'll think on that sportsman and brother, and remember the hounds of John Peel. Now the horn of the hunter is sounded on the banks of the Ellen no more. No more will we hear its wild echo, clear sound o'er the dark Caldew's roar. For 40 long years have we known him, that Cumberland yeoman of old, and twice 40 years shall have perished ere the fame of his deeds shall grow cold. Now the horn of the hunter is sounded on the banks of the Ellen no more. No more will we hear its wild echo, clear sound o'er the dark Caldew's roar.
Some friends and I in a public house were playing dominoes one night, when into the room a fireman came, his face all chalky white. "What's up?" says Brown, "have you seen a ghost? Have you seen me Aunt Maria?" "Oh, your Aunt Maria be buggered," says he, "the bleeding pub's on fire." "Well, oh," says Brown, "what a bit of luck. Everybody follow me. It's down to the cellar. If the fire's not there, then we'll have a grand old spree." So we all went down after good old Brown, and the booze we could not miss. And we hadn't been there 10 minutes or more till we were quite like this. And there was Brown upside down, lapping up the whiskey on the floor. "Booze, booze," the firemen cried as they came knocking at the door. "Well, don't let 'em in till it's all drunk up," somebody shouted, "McIntyre!" And we all got blue, blind, paralytic drunk when the old dun cow caught fire. Well, Smith walked over to the port wine tub, gave it just a few hard knocks. He started taking off his pantaloons, likewise his shoes and socks. Oh no, says Brown, that ain't allowed. You can't do that thing here. Don't go washing your trotters in the port wine tub when we've got some Guinness's beer.
And there was Brown upside down, lapping up the whiskey on the floor. Booze, booze, the firemen cried as they came knocking at the door. Well, don't let 'em in till it's all drunk up. Somebody shouted McIntyre. And we all got blue, blind, paralytic drunk when the old dun cow caught fire.
Well, then there came a mighty crash. Half the bloody roof caved in. We were drowned in the fireman's hose till we were almost sober. So we got some tacks and some old wet socks, and we tacked ourselves inside. And we sat there getting bleary-eyed drunk when the old dung cow got fried.
And there was Brown upside down, lapping up the whiskey on the floor. Booze, booze, the firemen cried as they came knocking at the door. Well, don't let 'em in till it's all drunk up. Somebody shouted McIntyre. And we all got blue, blind, paralytic drunk when the old dun cow caught fire. Adieu, sweet, lovely Nancy, 10,000 times adieu. For I'm going over the ocean to seek for something new.
Come change a ring with me, dear girl.
Come change a ring with me, for it might be a token of true love while I am on the sea. And when I'm far upon the sea, you will know not where I am. Kind letters I will write to you from every foreign land.
The secrets of your heart, dear girl,
Are the best of my goodwill. So let your body be where it might, my heart is with you still. There's a heavy storm arising, see how it gathers round, while we poor souls on the ocean are fighting for the crown.
there's nothing to protect us, love,
or to keep us from the cold. On the ocean wide where we must bide like jolly seamen bold. There are tinkers, tailors, and shoemakers lie snoring fast asleep, while we poor souls on the ocean, love, are plowing through the deep.
Our officers commanded us,
And to them we must obey, expecting every moment for to get cast away. And when the wars are over, there'll be peace on every shore. We'll return to our wives and our families and the girls that we adore.
we'll quaff our liquor merrily,
And spend our money free. And when our money is all gone, we'll boldly go to sea. walls are now erected, and her watchmen publish peace. Through our Shiloh's wide dominion, hear the trumpet loudly roar. Babylon is fallen, is fallen, is fallen. Babylon is fallen to rise no more. Babylon is fallen, is fallen, is fallen. Babylon is fallen to rise no more. All her merchants stand with wonder. What is this that comes to pass? Murmuring like a distant thunder, crying, oh, alas, alas. Swell the sound, ye kings and nobles, priests and people, rich and poor. Babylon is fallen, is fallen, is fallen. Babylon is fallen to rise no more. Babylon is fallen, is fallen, is fallen. Babylon is fallen to rise no more. Blow the trumpet in Mount Zion, Christ shall come a second time, ruling with a rod of iron all who now as foes combine. Babel's garments we've rejected, and our fellowship is o'er. Babylon is fallen, is fallen, is fallen. Babylon is fallen to rise no more. Babylon is fallen, is fallen, is fallen. Babylon is fallen to rise no more.
Mother was washing her baby one day, the youngest of 10, in a delicate way. The mother was poor and the baby was thin. 'Twas only a skeleton covered with skin. The mother turned round, put the soap on the rack. 'Twas only a moment, but when she turned back, her baby was gone, and in anguish she cried, "Oh, where has my baby gone?" The angels replied, "Your baby has gone down the gutter. Your baby has gone down the block. The poor little thing was so skinny and thin, he should have been washed in a jug. Your baby is perfectly happy. He won't be around anymore. He's a-mucking about with the angels above, and he won't need a bath anymore, anymore."
I'll sing you a story of trouble and woe that'll cause you to shudder and shiver, about a Chinese bumboatman who sailed on the Yangtze River. He was an heathen of high degree, as the Joss House records show. His family name, it was Chang Lu, but the sailors all called him Jim Crow. E-I-O, E-I-O.
Get you come, kai-yi-yi. Sailor man no like me. No savvy the story of Chang Lu. Too much of a bulbarai, kai-yi.
Now Chang Lu, he fell in love with a girl called Feng. She had 2 eyes like pumpkin seeds, and her slippers were 2 inches long. But Feng loved a pirate bold with all of her heart and her liver. He was captain of a double-deck junk, and he sailed on the Yangtze River. I
Gitchagum, gitchagum, kai, sailor man no likey me. No savvy the story of Wing Chang Lu, too much of the bulberai kai.
Now when Wing Chang Lu he heard of this, he swore an horrible oath. If I can't marry Chu Feng, I'll make sausage meat of them both. So he hoisted his blood-red battle flag and sailed to the Yangtze River. He sailed to the north and the south and the east, the pirate for to dice giver.
Gitchagum, kai, sailor man no likey me. No savvy the story of Wing Chang Lu, too much of the bulberai kai.
Now the drums did beat the quarters, and the cannons did loudly roar. Red-hot dumplings flew like lead, and the scuppers they run with gore. The pirate strode the quarter deck with nearly a shudder or shiver, and was shot in the ass by a hard-boiled egg, which penetrated his liver.
Gitchagum, kai, sailor man no likey me. No savvy the story of Wing Chang Lu, too much of the bulberai kai.
Now the dying pirate feebly gasped, "We'll give the foeman more shot. If I can't marry Chu Feng, then Wing Chang Lu shall not." Then a peas pudding pot hit the bumboat side, which caused an horrible scene. It upset a pot of hot bow wow soup, which exploded the magazine.
Gitchagum, kai, sailor man no likey me. No savvy the story of Wing Chang Lu, too much of the bulberai kai.
We run about from place to place as if we're on a quest, so occupied with having fun that we've no time to rest. We've lots of things to do and see, and we must get there fast, for we have no time to waste in the Harried Leisure Class. No time if we to settle back and think about our woe, for there's so much going on this week that we've just got to go. For all our friends will be there, we simply can't be last. We have social obligations in the Harried Leisure Class. Our parents sat upon the porch and watched how life went by, but we are much too busy, for there is so much to try. We spend our weeknights getting set for our big weekend bash, and sleep at work next day in the Harried Leisure Class. So much there is to do and see, there simply is no way. We're so tired out from running about, I'd scarcely call it play. We'll die before we're 40, 'cause our bodies just can't last. But we'll cram in a lot of fun in the Harried Leisure Class.
'Tis a damn tough life, full of toil and strife, we whalemen undergo. We don't give a damn when the gale is done, how hard the winds do blow. We are homeward bound, 'tis a damn fine sound, with the good ship taut and free. We don't give a damn when we drink our rum with the girls of old Maui. Rolling down to old Maui, me boys, rolling down to old Maui. We're homeward bound from the Arctic round, rolling down to old Maui. Once more we'll sail with a northerly gale through the ice and sleet and rain. And them coconut fronds in them tropical lands we soon shall see again. 6 hellish months have passed away on the cold Kamchatka Sea, but now we're bound from the Arctic around, rolling down to old Maui.
Rolling down to old Maui, me boys, rolling down to old Maui. We're homeward bound from the Arctic around, rolling down to old Maui.
Once more we'll sail with the favorable gale toward our island home. Our mainyard sprung, all whaling done, and we ain't got far to roam. Our stunsail booms is carried away, what care we for that sound? A living gale is after us, thank God we're homeward bound.
Rolling down to old Maui, me boys, rolling down to old Maui. We're homeward bound from the Arctic around, rolling down to old Maui.
And now we're anchored in the bay with the Kanakas all around. With chants and soft aloha-oys they greet us homeward bound. We'll go ashore and on a tear we'll paint them beaches red, to wake up in the arms of an island maid with a big fat aching head.
Rolling down to old Maui, me boys, rolling down to old Maui. We're homeward bound from the Arctic around, rolling down to old Maui.
The Irish Sea is winter mad, the waves are high and the sky is sad. The safety of the shore I had is gone upon this sea. I left my king and I left my home, I gave my life for to sail the foam. From bonny Scotland I did roam and went upon the sea. And as we sail on through the night, the reason must be kept in sight, to think of her with all my might in France beyond the sea. My lady of the Norman shore, more lovely than the queens of yore, who with her country opened the door to Scotland's liberty. I grew to love a Norman grace that shines with beauty in her face, until she left her Gaelic place and went upon the sea. I tried to live without my love, but found my death without my dove, and so I sail from Glasgow's cove and go upon the sea. The Irish Sea is winter mad, the waves are high and the sky is sad. The safety of the shore I had is gone upon this sea.
down south where the cocks do crow. Way down in Florida, the girls they all dance to the old banjo, and we'll roll the woodpile down. Rollin', rollin', we're rollin' the whole world round. That brown gal of mine's down the Georgia line, and we'll roll the woodpile down. We'll heave her high, we'll heave her low. Way down in Florida, we'll heave her up and away we'll go, and we'll roll the woodpile down. Rollin', rollin', we're rollin' the whole world round. That brown gal of mine's down the Georgia line, and we'll roll the woodpile down. It's heave and buster is the cry. Way down in Florida, a black man's wages is never high, and we'll roll the woodpile down. Rollin', rollin', we're rollin' the whole world round. That brown gal of mine's on the Georgia line, and we'll roll the woodpile down. Well, way down south around Cape Horn, way down in Florida, well, you'll wish to Christ that you'd never been born, and we'll roll the woodpile down. Rollin', rollin', we're rollin' the whole world round. That brown gal of mine's down the Georgia line, and we'll roll the woodpile down.
Come all ye bold seamen, wherever you're bound, and always let Nelson's proud memory go round, and pray that the wars and the tumult may cease, for the greatest of gifts is a sweet lasting peace. May the Lord put an end to these cruel old wars, and bring peace and contentment to all our brave tars.
When shearing comes, put down your drum. Step to the board, your brand new chum, with a rod and rue and a rub-a-dub-dub. Send you home in a lime juice tub. Since you have crossed the briny deep, you fancy you can shear a sheep with a rod and rue and a rub-a-dub-dub. Send you home in a lime juice tub.
Here we are in New South Wales, shearing sheep as big as whales, with leather necks and baggy tails, fleece as tough as rusty nails.
There's cocky sons and brand new chums that fancy that they're all great guns. Fancy they can shear the wool, but the buggers can only tear and pull. For they tar the sheep, they're nearly black. Roll up, and get the sack. Once more their way down the Wallaby track, born to look for work out back.
Here we are in New South Wales, shearing sheep as big as rails, with leather necks and baggy tails, fleece as tough as rusty nails.
And when they're out upon the road, from off their backs they draw their load, and at the sun they take a look, and reckon that it's time to press the cook. They sleep in huts without any doors, and camp upon the dirty floor, with a bannock and a flour and a sheet of bark, wallop up a damper in the dark.
Here we are in New South Wales, shearing sheep as big as whales, with leather necks and baggy tails, fleece as tough as rusty nails.
You've cocky sons you'll never need fret, for I'm the one who's willing to bet. You're up to your eyes, heels first in debt. You're up to your eyes and your sons as well. And though you live up of your means. Your doctors wear no crinoline, nor are they bothered by the boots and shoes, running wild in the bush with the kangaroo.
Here we are in New South Wales, shearing sheep as big as whales, with leather necks and daggy tails, fleece as tough as rusty nails.
Well, it's home I'd like to be, not having me drum in the sheep country. Over 1,000 miles I've come to march along with a blanket drum. But shearing's here, boys, give it cheer. Step to the boards and grab your gear, with a rod and rue and a rub-a-dub-dub, send you home in a lime juice tub.
Here we are in New South Wales, shearing sheep as big as whales, with leather necks and daggy tails, fleece as tough as rusty nails. Here we are in New South Wales, shearing sheep as big as whales, with leather necks and daggy tails, fleece as tough as rusty nails.
Lift up your heart, Emmanuel's friends, and taste the pleasure that Jesus sends. Let nothing cause you to delay, but hasten in the good old way. For I have a sweet hope of glory in my soul. I have a sweet hope of glory in my soul. For I know I have, and I feel I have, a sweet hope of glory in my soul. Our conflicts ere the great day be shall not prevent our victory, if we but strive and watch and pray like soldiers in the good old way. For I have a sweet hope of glory in my soul. I have a sweet hope of glory in my soul. For I know I have, and I feel I have, a sweet hope of glory in my soul. Though Satan may his spells employ our happiness for to destroy, but never fear we'll gain the day by marching in the good old way. For I have a sweet hope of glory in my soul. I have a sweet hope of glory in my soul. For I know I have, and I feel I have, a sweet hope of glory in my soul. Ye valiant souls, for heaven contend, remember glory is at the end. Our God will wipe our tears away when we have run in the good old way. For I have a sweet hope of glory in my soul. I have a sweet hope of glory in my soul. For I know I have, and I feel I have, a sweet hope of glory in my soul. And far beyond this mortal shore we'll meet with those who have gone before, and shout to think we'll gain the day by marching in the good old way. For I have a sweet hope of glory in my soul. I have a sweet hope of glory in my soul. For I know I have, and I feel I have, a sweet hope of glory in my soul.
When I was on the Broadway, a fair maid I did meet. She asked me then to walk her home. She lived on 14th Street, and away sent me, my dear Annie. Oh, you New York girls, you love us for our money. I took her then to Tiffany's. I did not spare expense. I bought her 2 gold earrings. They cost me 15 cents, and away sent me, my dear Annie. Oh, you New York girls, you love us for our money. And when we got to 14th Street, we stopped at number 4. Her mother and her sister came and opened up the door, and away sent me, my dear Annie. Oh, you New York girls, you love us for our money. And when we got inside the house, that booze went round and round. That liquor was so awful strong, I fell down on the ground. And away sent me, my dear Annie. Oh, you New York girls, you love us for our money. When I awoke next morning, I had an aching head, and there I was, all alone, stark naked on the bed. And away sent me, my dear Annie. Oh, you New York girls, you love us for our money. Me gold watch and me pocketbook and lady friend were gone, and there I was without a stitch, all up there on me own. And away sent me, my dear Annie. Oh, you New York girls, you love us for our money. I threw some rags about me and to the ship did steer. I'll never court another maid, I'll stick to rum and beer. And away sent me, my dear